Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Cocktails with Beers.
Yeah.
Yes. We are now on part 4 and the final installment of our summer series, Out of the Wilderness. Mm-hmm. We have traveled with Moses from him being called by God through the burning bush to face down Pharaoh and to free the ancient Hebrew people. We followed them the whole way to the Red Sea, seen the Red Sea split, and the ancient Hebrew people walked to freedom on the other side. We have seen them and walked by their side as they have gone deeper and deeper into the desert, getting hungry, getting thirsty, running out of water, and seeing living water flow out of a rock that was hit by a stick by Moses. And now, decades later, we have come to the end of their journey. They are finally at the precipice of, a mountain overlooking the promised land. Moses climbs up to a mountain. He looks at the land on the other side, the valley, lush valley on the other side. And God says to him, "This is it. You made it. Congratulations." Yeah. So, we're going to look at this week Moses at the top of the mountain, looking over the promised land, how he's already there, but he's not quite there. And we're going to see how we have similar experiences in our life. When we are walking toward our own promised land, feels like it's been forever, and we can see it. It's in our grasp, and yet we're not quite there yet. So, that's already not yet theology by we Lutheran nerds, if you want to look that up, yeah?
Yeah.
So that will be our theme this week. Already not yet. So we'll look at the good news for us. And since the ancient Hebrew people have finally made it to the promised land, which is the land flowing with milk and honey, our cocktail tonight is going to be milk and honey. And also scotch.
To make it the cocktail.
Yeah. So shall we get to it?
Let's get to it. Yeah.
Let's get to it. I bet you're wondering, how on earth is milk and honey made? Well,
I was wondering.
Yeah? I'm going to do my best to remember.
I assume that milk and honey are core elements.
There's milk and honey.
Not every recipe involves milk and honey, right? Like, there's more than one recipe for this cocktail, and they do not all involve literal milk and honey.
Yeah, the great thing with Google is you can find a million different recipes for anything, right? Milk and honey, you Google that as a cocktail, and you come up with a bunch of different things.
Think of any phrase, add the word cocktail, somebody's
invented it.
Yeah.
So the one that we're going to do was invented by some guy in 2002. I don't even know where he was. I don't know. I just saw it. It was on a blog, and the guy says it was invented by yours truly in 2002. So the other one though is Benedictine and milk, in a mug, right? So I don't know if you heat it up or what you do with it. But
it feels like a winter cocktail.
Yeah, we're going to save that for a more appropriate time. This one is going to be chilled.
Yeah.
So it's much more of a summertime heat wave, sweet Lord. Somebody turn on the air conditioning outside style cocktail. So let's get to it. Alrighty. So the first thing you want to start with is honey. I just microwaved this. It was nice and liquidy, and it's already cooled. So look at that. Isn't that delicious? That honey, and you know what? I'm going to microwave the rest of this so that it comes out a little more easily. But you know where I got this honey?
Where?
I got that honey at... Hold on a second. We'll wait 7 seconds for this to heat up. I got that honey from some parishioners from Grace Rocky Hill.
Yeah.
And they had their own bees, and their whole family did the bee thing. So they gave us as a going away gift a whole bunch of honey made by their own bees in Woodsboro.
It's really good stuff, yeah.
Here, you want to look out the inside of that?
No, thank you.
All right. So after that, my hands are all sticky now. Oh, man. All right.
We're a class act here.
Yeah, we are.
I can get you a towel. A wet rag, perhaps.
Hey. Seth, I know you're watching. Perry County. You know what I'm saying? That's you lick your fingers, you wipe it on your shirt. That's how you do it. That's called a napkin. All right, so we want to do 2 ounces of scotch with that little bit of honey. And since that honey's sort of warmed up, we want to stir it up real
I
good.
feel like at this point you could add hot water and it'd be a hot toddy.
Mm-hmm.
Or something. Yeah.
Yeah. What's a hot toddy now?
I think that's my grandma used to drink them when she was sick. Mm-hmm. Just a little whiskey and hot water and honey.
Oh, is that it? Okay.
Medicinal purposes only.
Yeah, correct. Yeah. Well, you stir that up real good. You get that good mixed up. Okay. Now, I think that the next thing is like an ounce of milk or an ounce and a half of milk. So we're good at like an ounce and a half of milk.
Okay.
So there's that. An ounce. All right. So the recipe calls for cream. Right. Like heavy cream. And then also...
half and half?
Yeah, half and half and then milk. But what are we, the Rockefellers here? We don't know that stuff, right? Mm.
So it's not this guy's fault if we don't like it. We did not follow his recipe.
Yeah, we did. It's not going to be exactly. But we are fancy because we do have nutmeg sitting right here. So it's going to be fancy. All right, you know what? I'm going to use the spoon to mix this up again. Okay. That's all right there. Look at that. That's nice.
It's a very pretty color.
Yeah, it is. It's looking delicious. Now we want to do the ice. So, since I forgot to pour the ice before we started, you're going to have to sit here and listen to it fill in our little mixer here. Yeah, filling up. That should be good enough right there. Okay. Now it's milk, so we shake it. We froth it up. It's going to look good. Do a little bit of that. Oh, can you hear the delicious yum yum? Mm-hmm. Okay. Martini glass.
Excellent.
Martini is, there's a way to hold a martini glass too, right?
Like by the stem, so you don't...
Pinky out.
Mm-hmm. Oh, pinky out of it.
Yep, because we are class act here.
James Bond never does that.
Well, James Bond also had his martini shaken, and we know that is incorrect.
Yes.
There you go. Wow, I only made one. Mm-hmm. And we made one. We're splitting it because we're not sure if we like it. We don't want to have the same thing that happened last week with the tequila and the Tabasco sauce. You know
we could foresee how much we were not going to like that.
Yeah. What would you say? You just sprinkle the nutmeg on top, like not much, right? Just
like
a little bit, like that.
It's very pretty.
Yeah, it is. It's very nice. I mean, this is classy.
It does not.
You can put a cinnamon stick in there too. We got any of those?
It looks like Christmas. It does not like Christmas in July.
It kind of smells like it with the nutmeg in there, right?
All right.
All right. Yeah. Cheers.
Cheers.
All right. This is milk and honey. That's oh my goodness.
It tastes kind of like It's very
oh
Christmas.
My goodness.
You have to break this back out at Christmas time, but with the heavy cream.
Yeah, like if you do it with the Benedictine and the milk.
Yeah.
That's a good Christmas drink, I'm sure, and we're going to find out, I bet. But this would be difficult during Christmas because it's cold. So maybe, if you were sitting by the fire for all night and you wanted to cool down a little bit. Yeah. So what do you do? You 1 fist, 2 fists sink?
I would do one of each. It's good. It would probably be better with the proper ingredients. Mm-hmm. Like I feel like you could just see how the cream or half and half would be that next level up from what is this 2%? Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, use the whole milk.
Yep.
It's whole milk. Okay.
Okay, so you're giving it 1 fist.
Yeah, one. We still haven't. Worked out our ratings.
Yeah, just in case you're wondering, you have 1 fist, 2 fists, right? Yeah. 2 fists in it,
Pretend each one's holding a beer.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so because Matt beers, right? Yeah. So well, you know what? Okay, so you're putting one down. We have no idea what we're talking about here.
Yeah, I didn't know. I'm just putting one up. I'm putting
just one fist.
Yeah,
I would agree with that.
Yeah.
Because, like you said, we didn't follow the instructions. Entirely because we do not have some of the ingredients in here.
Yeah.
But
like honey liquor.
Yeah, honey liquor. I don't even know where to find that.
I don't even really know what it is.
I guess you'd start at a liquor store, but once you don't find it there, I think you're out of luck, right?
Yeah.
But then we'd also have to buy some half and half and then give it another shot. So we're going to reserve the second fist.
Reserve judgment for this for the full recipe.
1 beer up.
Right, exactly.
Very good. Okay. Yeah. Well, that is milk and honey. So join us at Living Water Lutheran Church this Sunday we'll be live streaming our service at 10 a.m. You can visit our website, livingwaterlutheran.org, and you will see that it's being live streamed right there at our website. If you want to look us up at Facebook, you just look us up at Living Water Island Life, and you'll find us.
You can also search Living Water Kent Island. And
but you can search us there on Facebook, and we'll be running the live stream through there as well.
Yeah.
So, and we'll be talking about Moses and the ancient Hebrew people making it to the Promised Land, and the good news that we will make it there too.
All the people except Moses, right?
Yeah. Well, there's that little thing.
That's it.
Right? We're going to ignore that. Though,
I see.
Right?
Oh, I'm sorry. Excuse me.
Look at Moses never really made it.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes. All right. Until next week with another episode of Cocktails with Beers, we bid you adieu.
Yeah.
To life.
To life.